Alright, everyone, we're back again. Apologies for all the delays. It's been a crazy couple months, but don't worry, things are still happening, still going strong. So, I wanted to give you guys some major updates. Go ahead and get dived into the latest of what we've got so far. And I'm going to go into Apogee, because I feel like you guys deserve that, at least. Open that up. This is the old one, which is fine. So the playback needs to be... Did not think about it. There we go. My driver's fine. Okay. I need to load. First of all, let me rise. Final. As you can see, it's been very difficult. There we go. It's all there. Alright. Sit back and enjoy. Alright, there was Apogee. Turn up the heat. It's getting a little chilly. Alright, so that is Apogee. It's done. It's already uploaded. It is ready for the album. As soon as we get the rest of the pieces together, we can get it submitted. So right now I've got Apogee, the land, and the sky. The sea will be next. And the final piece, debated, and I believe the name of that one is going to be... this is why you write things down, honestly. Jubilee. So we have Apogee, the land, the sky, the sea, and then Jubilee. 5 total. So my math is proper. So 3 of the 5 are complete. Let me go ahead and get the sky opened up here. Pun not intended. Also, I've been wanting to get more videos like this put out. My system here at home was having a hard time just running what I had going for the music production and recording and mixing down the video altogether. So I had a new graphics card that arrived today, thank God. And so now things are running much more smoothly, a lot faster. I can actually get everything put in 60 frames per second at high res. So things will be really nice now. Be able to leverage this really well. Gotten no errors so far. So, all right, we are going to start with sky. Here we go. All right, that is the sky. Been really stoked with these. The sky took a lot longer than I expected. It was one that constantly was aggravating me. It's the best word I could have. It was very difficult to get all the parts I wanted. Eventually, I was able to take this whole project down to 20 tracks total. At one point, I had as many as 25. Some of them were individual voices entirely. There's a few times where you may have noticed that I've got certain pieces that are together, which is normal. But in this case, like I've got a violin ensemble here, and that goes into the horns later on. So generally, if I don't need to add any extra effects to the individual items, I can just go ahead and place them straight in. This for the, let's see, the solo brass. Did I have the at? Oh yeah, the trumpets, the staccato trumpets later on. This one I did have to add some effects to it just because it sounded too rich, too crisp. So I wanted to give it some reverb. I'm honestly trying to remember which one I had used for this. We can find out. A lot of times I use effects that's not even in the same family. Let's see, what did I use for this? May not even show it. That sounds about right. A lot of times when these projects are saved, they don't actually save what effects in the menus, so I just have to remember that there are effects applied. That's fine. Something that I know I've wanted to mention before that I really love to do, all these individual pieces, crossfade. I will say it time and time again, crossfade is a lifesaver. One of the biggest parts for me is being able to take those key changes and just crossfade into each other. That allows for none of the clicks and snags that you get when using either your own instruments or VST instruments or even the samples that you have on your library. And what I really enjoy with just the crossfade is that you can seamlessly blend everything in together. It's so simple. It takes no time at all. I say that at the same time. It was a bear to go through each one of these because, as you can see, there's a lot of individual pieces. Yeah. So some of these were crossfaded into each other multiple times just to get the right effect. Now, one thing that I almost always do is crossfade into the previous sample, whatever the case is. Generally, I try to crossfade into the previous sample. That gives the best blend of those samples. There are rare times, but it does happen, to crossfade into the next piece. But usually I crossfade into the previous piece for these, and that gives the best blending. Alright guys, I wanted to make this short but sweet. Thank you all for your support. Thank you for sticking around, for watching the videos, for listening to the music. It means a lot to me. I really want to get this album completed as soon as possible. Looking for the end of the month here. A lot of things have come up along the way, but I really need to get this album moved so that I can work on the next and final piece for the When We what's after a trilogy, the 4-part series. So that has to be done so that I can move on to the next stuff that I've got rattling in my brain. And also eventually I have just a mashup combo album that I want to put out for stuff that I've created along the side. I've got some synthwave, I've got some epic rock orchestral, I've got a bunch of just small projects that are alive and just haven't made it into an album because they just don't fit anything yet. So I'll plan on that. Anyway, thank you guys so much. Have a great day. Take care. Until next time. See ya.